I'm joined by Paul Doswell following the new signing of Gianni Crichlow. Paul, how does it feel to bring Gianni in?
Yeah, probably one of the priorities really. I know we say that with all the signings that we make, but I've been talking to Gianni for probably 3 or 4 weeks now. I think what he brings and what he's brought to the table in the last sort of 6 months of the season was that pace and directness that he's talked about himself, but his technical ability. But probably the thing that really won us over was his actually work rate for the team. Had a very, very good spell with Braintree. I've got to mention Ryan Maxwell there. I thought Ryan did a fantastic job getting Gianni back to the levels that Gianni wants to be at. Personal thank you to Ryan. I spoke to Ryan many times about Gianni as well, and he spoke glowingly about the kid. Gianni's invested into this. He's going to move down into the area. He's going to be very close to the club. He wants to come in literally 5 days a week and be part of the club as well, and part of the community coaching and going into the schools, and he wants to invest in the football club. And I think by doing that, he gives himself the best possible chance to progress with us. And obviously for him, if he gets the opportunity, we feel that we can turn him into a Football League player.
And on the pitch, he's going to bring such an exciting sort of attributes to the team.
Yeah, and you need players like a Gianni in your team. There's someone that's different. Someone that's probably going to get the crowd off their feet. But one of the things that we've talked about is we've got 3 fantastic strikers in Pryor and Danny Wright now, and Tommy Wright. And one of the things that they're going to feed off is from a lot of crosses. And we've said to all our 3 wingers, we've got 3 wingers in the squad. There's 2 places up for grabs, and all 3 of them know that they're going to be having proper number 9s in that box to finish the crosses they put in. So that's the other thing. He has got an ability to cross the ball, and you need that you need an end product from a winger. As I said, it's not just about having pace and technical. You've got to be able to have an end product, and we believe that Gianni's got that.
And Gianni obviously has quite a lot of experience. He was a standout of that Braintree side last season. What was it about him and his footballing background that you pointed out?
Well, I think what's important as well in life is you've got to have your highs and you've got to have your lows. And if you actually chart Gianni's career like we always do, and when we're tracking players, he had a fantastic pedigree going through QPR's age groups right the way through, I think, to the 18, so 11 to 18. And then he's had the setbacks really. He's had the setbacks from 19 to really when Ryan Maxwell got hold of him and then gave him another opportunity. And what Gianni's done is grasp that opportunity. And I think in life, if you work hard and you keep going, then chances will present themselves. So, down to Gianni and what Braintree did with him for that last 5 months of the season, that's put himself in the shop window. I know from talking to Ryan, there's probably a dozen clubs that expressed an serious interest in signing him. The reason that Gianni's come to Havant is because of the hybrid full time, the fact that he can also, because he's going to be close to the club, come in and work on the other 2 days. And his, to be quite frank about it, his ambition is to go and play in a Football League, and rightly so. He probably needs to do that within the next year to 2, hopefully this coming year. But his main job, as I said, is to come into this football club, be part of it. And I think if we can keep him happy and working towards the goal that he's got, it's a bit of a no-brainer for both people. I think you tell, I'm so excited to be working with him. As a player, he's right up my street. I love wingers. I genuinely believe that he's going to come in and be a massive fan's favourite as well.
And you did tell me yesterday how excited you were about Gianni as well as Joash. That's 2 new signings to 4 already this summer. You must be delighted with the recruitment.
Yeah, and we're happy to say it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Jake down all the way from Torquay to come and announce it. I think Jake's going to do an interview with you today, but Jake Andrews is also a permanent signing now. So that's the 5. That's the 5 new signings, 4 really, because Jake was with us for 4 months, and that's the business done. I think that gives us a squad of 18, 19. We've still got the 2 young ones in Suki, who's only 18, and Leon, who's 17. So they'll be very much part of the first team squad as well. So it's an exciting mix of good young talent, really young talent in Suki and Leon. Joe Newton falls into that category. You've got your 23-year-olds in Gianni and Joash, and Benny Reid still falls in that 23, 24-year-old. Wrighty's still only 25. James Roberts is only 25, 26. So we got a nice mix of, you know, the experience of Collins and Danny Wright, and then we've got the mix of, you know, the young players as well. So listen, the one thing that is important to say is every club will say, you know, when they've got the new signings, we want to be promoted, we want to win the league. That is the ambition. You know, the ambition is there, and I got criticised for saying it last season. You know, our goal is to be minimum in the playoffs, and if that's the pressure you put on yourself, then it's the right pressure. This year, you know, with the group now staying together, I genuinely feel that we have got that, you know, more than a chance to do well. But there's 23 other clubs that equally think they're going to win this league, and only one of us out of 24 can win a league. And then you go into the lottery of playoffs. So for us, it's about doing things right. As I said, we kept the core group together, which we all felt, chairman, CEO, all the coaching staff felt it was really important to keep the core group. But we feel we've added some real exciting quality. But as always, it's up to the players to go out and perform on a Saturday. And you know, that's what I think we've got, players with character that want to come in and do well.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Dos, and Gianni, welcome again.
Cheers, Aaron.